Welcome back to this very special edition of Indianomics. I have with me our guest, Deepak Mohanty, Chairman of the PFRDA, the pension fund regulator, has just launched NPS Vatsalya, a pension scheme for children. We've been speaking about the pension fund. Thank you very much for your patience, Mr. Mohanty.
Thank you.
The more interesting question really is on the unified pension scheme. There are many doubts. The notification hasn't come, but you may be privy to many of the doubts that people have. First up, is the taxation similar to NPS?
Yeah,
Okay.
because you know, in UPS, as you rightly said, the notification has not come. The details may change.
Okay.
But to your question, the taxation remains the same as it is in case of NPS.
So whatever you contribute, that will not be taxed. The employer's contribution will not be taxed.
No.
And the withdrawal also will not be taxed.
No.
Okay.
But you know, out of that, the income that one is generating, that will be taxed. That will be taxed.
Okay. That which is
For example, annuity. See, in NPS also at the exit point, one takes annuity up to 40%.
Yes.
So that is tax exempt.
That's taxable.
And even buying an annuity from NPS is also, GST is also not there.
Oh, yes.
So that is there. But that annuity income which comes, that gets added into your income, and depending on your tax bracket, you are also
You will be taxed. Got it. Now let me come to the lump sum contribution. Under the current NPS, 60% can be taken as lump sum. But in the unified pension scheme, what we heard in the press release is 1/10 of a monthly pay for every 6 months of work will be eligible, to be taken out as lump sum. So it will be much less than 60% that will be taken out as lump sum. I'm not very sure of the arithmetic.
No, actually it could be more.
Oh, I see. Depending on the longevity of service.
No, it could be more in the sense that the pension is calculated on the last 12 months of one's salary. So that is the base pension which is fixed. And the corpus that one has accumulated in the NPS, basically it is at the exit stage, it becomes UPS.
Okay.
So at that exit stage, that what you said, 1/10 for every 6 months, depending on the service that is calculated, given as a lump sum.
Yes.
Apart from that, if somebody wants to even draw the 60% out of that, correspondingly, the pension amount you get a full pension if you are annuitizing or getting into a pension product for the full amount. But if you want to do the 60%, accordingly pro rata the pension gets reduced.
Okay. So you're not getting a lower lump sum.
No, you'll get.
Okay. Now under NPS, the employee buys the annuity from an external entity, right? From say an LIC or someone. In the current scheme, the new scheme, unified pension scheme, the annuity will be provided by the pension fund regulator?
I would put it this way, it will be a pension product.
Okay.
You know, it has certain features. It is annuity-like because, the monthly regular flow has to be there. But at the same time, it is indexed to CPI,
yes.
Industrial worker.
Yes.
Yes. So we have to see if those kind of annuity products are available in the market or not. If not, other kinds of pension product that we would have to design. In that case, that will be provided by the pension
So
funds.
the check comes from the PFRDA. It could come from the PFRDA.
Yes, because we can introduce, depending on the notification, a pension product. Because in a way we have also enabled that kind of a product that you see systematic lump sum withdrawal. Now 60% you just mentioned, it can be drawn lump sum, it can be drawn at periodic rest.
Yes.
One can do that. So this is kind of extension of that.
Okay.
The fact would be that it has to be lifelong. Till the
till the retirement.
Till the retirement is the end of the person, till his or her demise,
Yes.
and following that the spouse will get
60%.
60% of that.
Yeah. No, that point I got. Now, why I'm asking you whether you will write the check, PFRDA, is because you have to do the actuarial valuation every year. Just for example, I know you don't handle the EPS, but when the EPS did the valuation, actuarial valuation in 2019, they found that they had a gap of 35,000 crores. Now, if y'all are going to do the actuarial valuation, write the check to the individual, in that case, you have to do an actuarial valuation. Is it because you have two uncertainties? How long will the person live, as well as how much will the inflation adjustment be? So you will have to do an annual valuation?
No, you are absolutely right. It would not be annual. It would be periodic.
Okay.
As things stand now, it would be every 3 years. And already, this is, mind you, this is a funded scheme fully.
Yes, it is.
So government upfront is putting 8.5%.
Yes.
10% of the salary goes to the employee, to employee's kitty, and where the employee also puts equal amount.
Yes.
But 8.5 goes into a reserve.
Yes.
Fund. So already that is being built in for the guarantee, and it is fully funded from the budget. And intergenerationally also it is more equitable, because you are not pushing everything to the end.
Yes.
To a pay as
not
you go
kicking
kind
the
of
can.
a thing. That's right.
But I was wondering if there may be a kicking of the can if the actuarial valuation is periodic and there is a gap, like we found in EPS. Then is it possible that the government will have to cough up more?
It could be. It could be either way. It could be either funds are performing well. There may not be need even for recourse to the guarantee. But if they are not, it all depends on the market performance and how things are really coming up. And it could be either way, but the government is committed to that, that it would be periodically actually valued. Currently, it is put about 3 years, and then we will provide for it. Government will provide for it.
Okay, but as of now, your sense is that NPS can outperform UPS also? Because UPS has a larger debt element.
No, that depends, because for the UPS, that we would have to see, because it would be a default scheme. That scheme design hasn't come.
Yeah.
So what would be the pattern of that investment?
Okay.
Because currently, if somebody is in NPS one has a choice, can go in for more equity, but we would have to see that how the UPS guarantee kit is being invested.
Okay. Okay. What is your sense? Will UPS be extended to the private sector at all? Or is it meant only because it is government protected, it will not be something that will come for the private sector?
No, for that somebody would have to provide the guarantee.
Okay.
So here the guarantee is
the employer.
Employer, which is the government provides the guarantee. And similarly, down the line, I don't know, anything could happen if somebody comes up, if the market provides a guarantee, it will have a cost. Somebody bears that cost, because as I said, it has to be a funded scheme. It's not an unfunded scheme. And, but as you know, NPS itself started for government and extended to the private sector. Then we'll see how it goes.
Yeah, I agree. Yes. NPS, at the moment, NPS is for the private sector, or available for the private sector.
Yes, that's
but right. UPS, for the moment, is restricted to the government.
To the government, yes.
Yeah, because it's guaranteed.
Yeah.
What is your sense in terms of the next big thing that we have to look forward to in PFRDA?
Yeah, I just said that we are also ease of onboarding that we are emphasizing, and ease of payment also, because you see now NPS contributions are made on the Bharat Bill Pay.
Yes.
So digital initiative we have taken. So the way you pay your bill, you also pay the NPS, and we have brought in T+0 settlement now, because you put your NPS contribution before 11 o'clock in the day, same day NAV that you get. You don't take a market risk on that basis. Earlier it was T+2, T+3. So these are the kind of innovation, and LC50 that we have put in. And finally, that we have to put in place the whole backbone and infrastructure for the UPS scheme to start. So having said that, then again the idea is to more outreach, reaching out to the people and giving them the benefit of pension and the need for pension.
Yes.
In the current socio-economic context, when the younger people, this is the right time that you accumulate corpus to have financial independence in your golden years.
Absolutely. No, I have absolutely no doubt that the NPS and the NPS Vatsalya will be outstanding success, because this is a country which doesn't have any other social security net. This is the closest the government has come to providing a net, which is why I won't be surprised if in some distant future even the UPS becomes applicable or available to private sector employees like us. Mr. Mohanty, it's been a pleasure having you with us. Thank you very much for joining us.
Thank you, Latha. Thank you.
Okay, so that's the word coming in from the pension fund regulator. They're coming with a new life cycle product. There is also the advantage that you get with having the NPS Vatsalya, where the children the investment in the name of the child, can have the advantage of compounding over many years, especially in a country where there are no other products for a child that is challenged. I would assume that that would be a very big attraction for parents to have an NPS Vatsalya. That's it on this special edition of Indianomics. Thanks much for joining us.